Well, educators of all kinds rise to many challenges, both old and new, while teaching and supporting their students.
Yeah, teachers are so important. And for the next few days, Fox 43 will be showing support for educators in our community with a special trip to the sweetest place on earth.
Fox 43's Gabrielle Mediak is live at our first stop, Dallastown Area Middle School, where two teachers are being recognized. What's up, Gabby?
Good morning, guys. You know what's the coolest part about Dallastown? They actually have their own TV studio in the middle school, which is just incredible. We do want to reward those teachers, though, with some extra special tickets to Hersheypark. Here you go. Thank you guys so much for being here and being with us. I'm joined by the principal here, Miss McCauley. Fill me in on what people can expect, if they would like to join this program.
Well, this program is awesome and very exciting for our kids. In fact, you'll see a sign over here in a moment that says there is no better place to be in the morning. Our students have so much positive energy to share with the entire school every morning when they do their newscast via our studio. The announcements are live every single day.
Wow.
Our advisors are Mr. Volz, Mrs. Cornish there, and they advise and guide our students every day, and they just help us all have a positive start to our day here.
Wow, and you as the principal being able to see this kind of technology being implemented for the kids at such a young age. I wish we would have had a studio before college. I didn't get to touch a studio until college.
No kidding. Yeah, we are very fortunate here to have the resources to be able to have this experience for our kids.
Fantastic. Do you mind if I pop over and talk to some of the kids?
That'd be great.
Now, you've got this sign here. Can you fill me in? What's your name?
My name's Ryan Noyes. I am a 7th grader.
Awesome. And I can just tell you've got such a passion for this. What is your favorite part about waking up every morning?
Coming to the TV studio.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because Mr. Volz and Mrs. Cornish, they just make it such a great atmosphere and you want to be a part of it. Like, it's not just something that you do, to start your day. You actually want to do it.
That's amazing. And you guys do the announcements every day. You said you have your own different parts of the newscast. You sometimes get to tell stories. Can you kind of fill me in on the lay of the land, like who does what?
So we have some floor managers. So they basically just make sure that people know where they're going.
Awesome.
We obviously have our anchors in our chairs, and then we have some greeters, and they basically have clipboards, which we have a weekly schedule.
Like the rundown, yep.
So they tell people where to go and what they're doing for that particular day.
That is awesome. And then before I let you go, fill me in on the sign in your hand.
So one of our producers, his brother, actually made this, and we have it hanging in our TV studio, and it reminds everybody every day that there's no better place to be in the morning.
I love that. I think we need one of those signs too. Well, I wanted to thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me this morning. I'm going to get to go behind the scenes into their studio. We wanted to take you there, but we didn't have connection in there. So stick around for later on tonight on Fox 43. We'll take you in. You get to see the green screens and everything. And it looks just like ours. I could not believe the technology that they have here, guys. We'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Gabe. Maybe if something happens to our studio, we can go there.
Back up at
and borrow
Dallastown.
it. Yeah, so.